guys, it's me here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today,
Ah!
today we're doing another episode of Popcorn Thoughts, and I may sound like a robot. That's because technical difficulties
Ah!
are foot. Hipster Kid, you can stop groaning.
I'm an old man. Back in the day, we
No,
didn't have the Skype.
back then we had the lead talking.
Back then, we had to grow some balls and go and talk to people ourselves.
Yeah, but now we don't do that because we're not those type of people.
We're lonely people who sit in a room in front of a computer or phone.
Yeah,
We have so many friends.
nah.
That's the joke. So,
Oh, really, Sherlock?
so, the starting topic that we're gonna do today is fandoms.
Fandoms.
Fandoms. That's our starting topic, and then we'll eventually drift away from there, and it'll just be a giant. It'll be a snowball of horribleness rolling down the hill of fuck you, and
Since when is this your video? Is it Hipster Kid?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't. Okay, whatever. Go. Start, child.
Alright, Hipster. Fandoms. Aren't they a great thing?
Of course. Why wouldn't they? They provide such great experiences for people who are getting into a popular game.
Unless it's been an ink machine.
Do not speak of such game.
Or Tattletale.
Tattletale holds a special place in my heart, so I'm not gonna rag on it. I really like
And
that game.
Tattletale doesn't really seem all that interesting. It's about a Furby thing. I don't like Furbies.
I liked Furbies when they came out. That was ecstatic. They were the thing back when I was in school. Well, yeah, when I was in like elementary, they were like a big thing. So you know.
Uh,
But, ah.
when I was in school, the big thing was being able to watch the video inside a classroom.
Um, YouTube wasn't that big of a thing back when I was in elementary. Um, we all
That's
didn't.
because you were born in the wrong generation.
I born wrong generation. Our school was kind of stuck in time. We didn't care about YouTube or whoa, I almost fell. What games people played or all that stuff. We just cared about like, oh, did you see any good movies or how many friends do you have or are you a piece of shit? If you are, then get out of here. But that's yeah. Like,
Oh man, I just. Anyways,
enough of nostalgia.
so the FNAF fandom is the worst fandom. Actually, no. I name a worst fandom.
The worst fandom. Okay, the worst fandom would have to be the Sonic fandom.
Oh, I'm not even stepped foot in that because I don't want to get cancer.
Don't get cancer. Yeah, the Sonic fandom is a really toxic fandom full of little children who won't shut up about it.
I sent you something.
Yes, I got it. It's a meme.
It's a meme.
Like the fandoms of various games, like there's what strikes me as ironic is the Mario doesn't really have a fandom,
Yeah,
and
that's kind of weird.
it's kind of ironic. I'm guessing kids are just really young when they're into Mario. I mean, I have Mario Run on my phone, but and it's
Me too,
kind of
but
ironic that that Mario doesn't have as big as a fan as Sonic. Maybe because like Sonic appeals to more annoying kids.
maybe because blue is better than red because red strikes fear into your heart and blue is a calming nature.
Actually, blue is I consider blue as sadness and melancholy. So
I consider blue as the sky of the color. Wait,
sky of the color.
sky of the color.
Yes. But
Color of the Sky,
like fandoms such as Bendy and the Ink Machine, um,
Sheen,
they're like
Sean.
it's a interesting fandom. The game really isn't finished, but it has a fandom, and
How?
I don't
How?
really understand that. Um, that kind of strikes me as odd.
Excuse you.
Excuse me, you think I have manners, please? I'm a pessimistic piece of shit. But yeah, this is like rambling, but fandoms are like
It's World Health Day.
s- fan
Nobody.
fandoms are just plain old cancer.
Fandom.
Like
I mean, one of the worst fandoms is the Undertale fandom.
one of the worst, and
One of the
Undertale
worst.
has already was is run over by little kids. All we need now is a few spin-offs, sequels, and a movie, and then we're good. Then that's it. Undertale's over. It's doomsday, folks.
Well, it's doomsday. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Stop.
Okay.
But like it's
I just
like I hate fandoms. They're horrible.
I don't even think that FNAF fandom's okay.
The FNAF fandom is not okay. It is. It's in
It's not okay.
it's in the same position as Sonic. It's going down the spiral to where Sonic is about to be, and that is scary.
At the speed of sound.
Stop. But
Okay.
that really, really, really scares me. That's where it's gonna go. And
You know, there's a game that deserves a fandom. I never gets a fandom.
what?
Well, we were talking about earlier how Mario doesn't have a fandom.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad because Mario is all alone trying to save the princess. What's Sonic doing? Huh? What's Sonic collecting rings? Why does it?
Pushing away a girl that likes him. Come on now, dude.
Come on. At least Mario saves the princess.
It gets kidnapped every 5 minutes.
More like every 3 seconds.
Like, I'm just then Nintendo.
And guess what?
What?
Princess Peach got kidnapped again because Super Mario Odyssey is coming out this year.
Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, meme trash. Ah,
Memes. I don't understand
I
anymore.
use memes to hide the fact that I'm insecure.
I use emojis to hide the fact that I'm dying on the inside.
Same, fam. Oh boy.
Mm. Oh my god, this is the 7th time I've seen this freaking picture. I'm going to send it to you.
I'll put it in the video. I give credit to myself because I'm editing the video because I have better editing skills because I have a computer.
Yeah.
Okay, look. I made a rant about this. Already. I made a rant about this, but I will.
I know.
But God damn it, I'll do it again. No one cares about your problems. This person is being honest, okay? You're the one who's cutting yourself. You're taking pity on yourself, and you're harming yourself. I mean, of course, he's not gonna want to be around you. He feels uncomfortable with someone who has scars all over her arms and legs, and then people will stare at you because they will all think that you are just with them for pity, and you probably are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because you're the one who did this to yourself. You're the one who decided to get a razor blade and cut your arms because you felt pity. Oh,
Also, I should mention that every other photo on my Facebook feed is a meme. Or a freaking stupid picture that's share or die because my friends are freaking idiots.
Oh, we're going. Okay, mega throwback to one of my very first rants. Oh boy, let's do it. Share me posts. Actually, I wish I had the script still because that was one of my first scripted videos. Fun fact, I deleted the script off my phone, but I will try and bring up some of the points. A. Kill yourself. God, I triggered so many people. I
Okay.
triggered so many people. But seriously, those posts are stupid. But I already made that rant, so Junior, take the floor.
All right, here we go. So, charity posts. They're stupid. Okay, so, the share those posts, those posts about how you share it, you go to heaven, but if you ignore it, you go to hell. Only God can decide if you're going to heaven or hell. I mean, I made a Facebook post about this because I got so triggered. I mean, come on. I just, I don't understand anymore. Like, why do people want more shares? Why do people want more likes? Just because you have more shares and more likes doesn't mean you're going to be popular. It just means that you're going to make people think that if they ignore it, they're going to hell, which people don't want to go. Well, unless you're some certain people, but we're not talking about that. And it's so stupid. Share this post or else your mom dies at 3 a.m. Only God decides when mom dies. Only God decides what if anything happens.
Okay. So look up on the screen now, and you'll see this picture that Junior sent to me, and I will read it out loud to you just in case you listen to the audio. This girl died in 1972. Share or else she'll kill you tonight. Don't risk it. Junior, take the floor.
I swear to freaking God, is that the same photo I sent you?
Yep, the one with the iPhone.
Alright. Alright, so this one's clearly fake. Because firstly, who the hell uses Verizon anymore?
Rich people, that's who. Okay, so while you do this, I'm actually going to look up the date the first iPhone was released. So we can have proof.
So you're going to have proof.
Alright, so go ahead. Keep going.
So, February 21st, 1972. 1972, it was a rough time. My dad was a teenager during that time. He said things were kind of tough back then in 1972. And in 1972, you wouldn't be wearing this sort of things. That's like something like 2000s or something.
She's wearing a flannel.
Alright? Yeah, she's wearing a flannel. Who wears flannels?
Well, I mean, a lot of people do.
I actually have some flannels, but who cares? Anyways,
I do.
next, this is really good lighting and really good quality. Back then, cameras were not as good as this.
Yeah, so
And
keep going.
And thirdly, it says AM, but clearly it's PM in the background. So clearly, it's a fake. This myth has been busted by Super Junior Gaming.
Yeah, also, in the... So one thing that they did do is that actually the color camera was invented in 1861, but the quality of the picture does not look grainy or the glares. So, I mean, that's already a fact. Plus, on the top it says February 21st, 1972. If you notice, all on the background right there, like the top, it's an iPhone layout. And the iPhone was released, and I have it right here. It was announced on January 9th, 2007, and released June 29th, 2007. So if this is a picture from 1972, that wouldn't be possible because the iPhone wasn't even around back then.
And plus, you can easily change the date and time on the iPhone to make it say 1972, February something at 9:56 a.m. Also, I believe in ghosts, but
We're skeptics.
I mean, she died,
Rip.
and if you don't share, she's going to kill you tonight.
What is this, The Ring?
Really?
I actually like that movie, so this makes me sad.
Well, I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, oh, what?
Share this post, or else your mom will die in 2 hours.
Share die in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm not dead, so fuck off.
I remember I share these posts that have really spoopy hidden secrets in the back and say if you don't share, like I share it on my Facebook and I call it Late Night Spooks. But like, it doesn't really matter because you can't see it because you don't know my Facebook. Um, but those posts, I made a rant about that already,
Dark Lord Chin Chin.
so I have nothing to say. But because Junior never really rants about anything, we're gonna head back to the fandoms. No, I mean not fandoms. We're gonna head back to the edgy teens, and I'll let Junior vent about those. So Junior, you have the floor.
Oh. Oh, alright. Firstly, if you want to kill yourself so bad, why not just say it instead of saying, oh, I'm going to kill myself? Because, honestly, no one cares. They're just, if a bully makes you kill yourself, they're just going to go on to the next victim. They're heartless. They're soulless. They're like a demon. A diamond.
A
Not
diamond.
demon, diamond.
But like,
Diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. No!
also, there's one thing that a lot of bullies say nowadays. Um, put up or shut up.
Put up, shut up.
Put up or shut up. So Junior,
Put
continue
up, shut up.
with your little rant.
Alright. So, I swear to God, there's so many photos like I'm not skinny, I'm not skinny, I'm not beautiful, I'm not pretty, I don't have the new iPhone 7. Nobody cares. So what if you don't have the new iPhone 7 plus whatever they're calling nowadays? At least you actually have something so you can post.
But
You're lucky to even have an iPhone 6. So don't get all depressed that you don't have an iPhone 7 because I don't just
first
shut
world
no.
problems.
First world problems.
But I mean, it's like there's things that really piss me off, and like also like there's people that on the internet everywhere that feel pity for themselves all the time, sharing stupid posts like "share if you ugly" or something like that. So, I mean, Junior, you have something to say about that? Just go ahead.
I have so many things to say about that. All right. Firstly, so you think you're going to get pity for sharing? Oh, share if you're ugly. Share if you just like nah. Just stop.
I think
I see so many of my friends sharing those. I'm just like oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
okay. So actually, a better word for pity would be
I
sympathy. Just saying.
Yeah, but I just found another one of those die
All right.
things.
So allow me to. So here's one. Here's one that I actually never see. Is your 11th? It's on the screen. Your 11th photo on your camera roll is the reason to your death. What if my 11th photo is Junior? Go.
Jesus.
Jesus, is Jesus gonna kill me? Actually, that one. Okay. That's a horrible.
That makes
That's a horrible
sense.
example. Um.
Okay, so hold on.
Let me try and
One,
think of a. Oh, you're smiling. It's a
two,
selfie, and you're smiling. Is you smiling gonna die?
oh wait, maybe if you love yourself too much, just kidding. Now, no one loves themselves so much that
Except
die. Wait,
narcissistic people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
He's counting
8,
out loud.
9, 10. Yeah. So I'm guessing this meme is the reason for my death.
Of course, it's a meme.
How do you
A
kill
brain
yourself without
expansion
actually dying?
meme.
Oh my god, that's someone who doesn't love you back. I swear to God, I've seen this so many times. I'm just like, shut up.
Okay, so since we're complaining about Facebook posts, here's those. You know those. We all know those. Those stupid ass Zodiac um posts like, do not summon my inner bitch. She doesn't play nice. Squad. Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces. Are you kidding me?
Ugh,
Okay.
I know. I hate those things too.
Mm, Junior, you have the floor. Go ahead and rant events about that, and then I'll vent about them in a little bit.
Okay, well, firstly, just because you have a sign doesn't mean you're actually like that. Your sign just means you're born in some day and period in time. It doesn't mean you're that certain person because everyone else is different. I mean, sure, you don't want to summon someone's quote unquote inner bitch, but I mean, you did put Libra on there, and I'm a
Rip.
Libra, and you don't want to summon my inner bitch. So all those things are invalid. Invalid is not the key to life, and not the key of life. It's just I don't
Oh, I
know.
found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. This is a post I've actually been looking for. It's a doozy, but I'm gonna read it out loud like a fucking book. Want to kill yourself? Imagine this. You come home from school one day. You've had yet another horrible day. You're just ready to give up. So you go to your room, close the door, and take out that suicide note you've written and rewritten over and over and over. You take out those razor blades and cut for the very last time. You grab that bottle of pills and take them all. Lying down, holding the letter to your chest, you close your eyes for the very last time. A few hours later, your little brother knocks on your door to come in, to tell you dinner's ready. You don't answer, so he walks in, and all he sees is you laying on your bed, so he thinks you're asleep. He tells your mom this. Your mom goes to your room to wake you up. She notices something is odd. She grabs the piece of paper in your hand and reads it. Sobbing, she tries to wake you up. She's screaming your name. Your brother, so confused, runs to tell Dad. Mommy is crying and Sissy won't wake up. Your dad runs to your room. He looks at your mom, crying, holding the letter to her chest, sitting next to your lifeless body. It hits him. What's going on? And he screams. He screams and throws something at the wall, and then, falling to his knees, he starts to cry. Your mom crawls over to him. They sit there, holding each other crying. The next day at school, there's an announcement. The principal tells everyone about your suicide. It takes a few seconds to sink in, and once it does, everyone goes silent. Everyone blames themselves. Your teachers think they were too hard on you. Those mean popular girls, they think you think of all the things they've said to you. That boy that used to tease you and call you names, he can't help but hate himself for never telling you how beautiful you really are. Your ex-boyfriend, the one that you told everything to, that broke up with you, he can't handle it. He breaks down and starts crying and runs out of the school. Your friends, they're sobbing too, wondering how they could ever see that anything was wrong, wishing they could have helped you before it was too late. And your best friend, she's in shock. She can't believe it. She knew what you were going through, but she never thought it would get that bad enough for you to end it. She can't cry, she can't feel anything. She stands up, walks out of the classroom, and just sinks to the floor, shaking, screaming, but no tears come out. It's a few days later at your funeral. The whole town came. Everyone knew you, that girl with the bright smile and bubbly personality, the one that was always there for them, the shoulder to cry on. Lots of people talk about all the good memories they had with you. There were a lot. Everyone's crying. Your little brother still doesn't know you killed yourself. He's too young. Your parents just said you died. It hurts him a lot. You were his big sister, and you were supposed to always be there for him. Your best friend, she stays strong through the entire service, but as soon as they start lowering her casket into the ground, she just loses it. She cries and cries and doesn't stop crying for days. 2 years later, your teachers all quit their job. Those mean girls have eating disorders now. That boy used to tease you cuts himself. Your ex-boyfriend doesn't know how to love anymore and just sleeps around with girls. Your friends all go into depression. Your best friend, she tried to kill herself, but didn't succeed like you, but she tried. Your brother, he finally found out the truth about your death. He self-harms, cries at night, and does exactly what you did for years leading up to your suicide. Your parents, their marriage fell apart. Your dad became a workaholic to distract himself from your death. Your mom got diagnosed with depression and just lays in bed all day. People care. You may not think so, but they do. Your choices don't affect you. They affect everyone. Don't end your life. You have so much to live for.
Bogus.
Focus. Okay, firstly, I'm gonna actually go. So first, what I'm going to cover is the students. So I can get the parents, what's going on with the parents, the family. That actually makes me feel really sad. But we're going to take a little bit closer, and we're going to rip this post to shreds. First things first, I'm going to read a line here. Where is it? There he is. Okay, so.
Givers First Equal Incorporated.
Where is it?
Sorry.
Okay, here's the line. The principal tells everyone about your suicide. It takes a few minutes to sink in, and once it does, everyone is silent. Okay, first line. Everyone blames themselves. Junior?
Nah. No one will blame themselves. They wouldn't feel sorry for you. I mean, sure, they feel a little bit bad on the inside, but they know it's not their fault. It's someone else's fault. It's their fault for killing themselves. So technically, it's not their fault. It's the person who killed themselves' fault because they just couldn't handle stress anymore. I mean, if you can't put up the stressing, why would you kill yourself? I mean, I don't understand. So many people die from suicide. Why can't you just put up with it?
I do.
I mean,
We all do.
I do. Cairo
Yep.
does.
All right. Your teachers think they were too hard on you.
Teachers always think you're too hard on you, but really, I
Teachers
mean,
care about you.
yeah, teachers do care about you,
Well, I mean, there are
but
those
they
handful
would,
of teachers that don't care about you. They actually hate you, but that's a different plate of cookies for a
yeah,
different type of milk. Teachers should
yeah,
think of their students as their own children, protect them with their life, and yeah, that's all I have to say for that, Junior.
yeah. Well, I mean, teachers would feel sorry about them, but being too hard on them, not really. It's just like tough love, like how your parents, like, like how like your parents like you beg and beg for like a new computer or something, and it's been a year, but finally they go and got you a
Me,
computer. I mean, it's tough love.
yes,
I mean, they care about you and they know they harmed you, but they harmed you for a reason because they care about you.
dumbass.
If that
Yeah,
makes
that definitely
sense.
makes sense, and you should take that into account. You dumbasses who think your parents are abusive, when really they just yell at you for not cleaning up your room, which is something you all should do. Okay, next. The next one is those mean popular girls. They all think of the things they've said to you.
Ha ha, very funny. Mean people don't think about what they've done to other people or if they're really that mean. They're just like, wow, that girl died. Ha, she gets it, that dumb bitch. They're just not like, oh no, I feel so
People are gonna
sorry.
take that out of
No,
context
nah,
and
that's not
crucify
the,
you now. People are gonna take
what?
that out of context and crucify you.
Yeah,
Anyways,
wait.
next one. Half of this video is just me reading the stupid fucking post. Okay. That boy that used to tease you and call you names, he can't help but hate himself for never telling you how beautiful you really are. Now remember, we have to
Hold up. What? What? Okay, so the boy, it's that boy
that
just
boy.
came.
Oh shit! What up?
That boy who was mean to you. All right, thinks that it feels sorry. Something.
If he's calling you ugly,
Okay,
he
here's
doesn't think you actually are really beautiful. He legit thinks you're ugly and
yeah,
teases you for that.
yeah,
And remember, you gotta put
yeah.
yourself in the shoes of a teenage girl here.
I mean, like, sorry. I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. If someone calls you ugly and says it every day, they don't think you're beautiful. They're not pulling your leg. They're not teasing. They're just downright
Like,
dicks.
yeah, he teased you and called you ugly for a reason. He thinks you're ugly. And he doesn't actually secretly think you're beautiful. No. He actually thinks you're ugly. Wake up and smell the fucking roses, sweetheart. Not everything is sunshines and rainbows.
All right,
Alright,
next
next line. Let's
next
see here.
line.
Your ex-boyfriend, the one that you told everything to, that broke up with you, he can't handle it. He breaks down and starts crying. He runs out of the school. Go.
All right, ex-boyfriends. They were dicks.
Well,
Every single
actually,
one of
I
them.
would correct you on that, but
Now,
okay, whatever.
I mean, sometimes they are
Sometimes you just gotta
friends,
let it
but
go. Okay, so
let
put
it
yourself in the mindset of
go.
this
Sorry.
girl, and the ex-boyfriend. She clearly has a grudge against him. So that's kind of a thing. But keep
hmm
going.
Yeah. So her ex-boyfriend runs out of the room,
Sob,
just out
sob,
of
sob.
school. Sob. Oh no, my ex-girlfriend died. I'm so sad. He
He
wouldn't care. You'll just try to
I
find a
mean,
new
you
person
feel
to
mildly
like.
bad because you know it's death
At their,
and you used to know that person. I mean, if
I know, but still, they just be like, "Oh man, I can't believe that happened." Well, time to find a
yes,
new person.
so
Like sometimes
that
people
person.
can be that. Oh
Wait, we need to
my
finish this post.
god!
Okay, so next,
Okay.
here you go. Your friends, they're sobbing too, wondering how they could never see that anything was wrong, wishing they could have helped you before it was too late. This is actually a valid point. If one of my friends, even if it's one of my very far distance friends, actually killed themselves, I would feel really bad and I would actually sad because I wish I would have known that this person was like on the verge of suicide and I wish I could have helped them. So this is a pretty valid point. Except
Um.
except when you have douchebag
Oh jeez.
friends, but that's a different story. Okay.
Yeah. My
Scrub.
phone is glitching out. Jesus Christ.
I'm the scrub
Your
lord,
scrub.
bitch. Okay, next line. Next line.
All
This next line actually,
right. Next.
I'm gonna gloss over because this is actually pretty like okay, no shit. And your best friend, she's in shock. She can't believe it. She knew what you were going through, but never thought it would get that bad. Bad enough for you to end it. She can't cry. She can't feel anything. She stands up and walks out of the classroom, sinks to the floor, shaking, screaming, no tears coming out, and blah blah blah. Go.
right. If my best friend killed himself, I would freaking cry so hard I would run out of all the water in my body. I had to be
Word of the day.
hospitalized and be rehydrated because I just
Cause
like
like
lose all my tears.
um, oh this boy, this video is like 32 minutes long. So like if my best friends, cause I actually have a little group of best friends, if they all if they all kill themselves, I'm sure I would be sad. I mean, who wouldn't? They're your closest friends. I mean, come on now. This isn't this isn't rocket science. Come on now. It's pretty obvious.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, sure, you could be so sad
It's
to a
like
point where
shock
just
pretty
no
much.
emotions come out, but that's just like,
Okay.
God,
Yeah. So
like you're
here's
just like,
actually the line that is so
yeah.
hyperbolic. It
Next
just
line.
doesn't make any sense at all. It's a few days later at your funeral. Okay, ready for this? Y'all ready for this? The whole town came. Everyone
Yeah,
knew you. That
yeah.
girl with the bright smile and bubbly
Ha!
personality. The one that was always there for them. The shoulder to cry on. Lots of people talk about all the good memories they had with you. There were a lot. Everyone's crying. Your brother still doesn't know who you killed yourself and blah blah blah. You know the rest. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of stupid because for sometimes little kids are smart and you just don't know it. So your little brother, if you committed suicide, your brother probably wouldn't know because, well, obviously you're not breathing,
Pretty
and he
much.
knows if you don't breathe, you die. And he's probably seen funerals on
I mean,
TV
like
before, so he probably knows that
shows on
funeral
TV
equals
handle pretty dark
death.
subjects like that. So in today's world, a little kid would know what a funeral is, and they would know that death is a real thing, and everyone dies eventually. But the thing I'm hoping to focus on is the whole town came.
The whole town wouldn't know you. My whole town is like, if the whole town knew me, I'd be
If
like
we're
the
taking
most
this into
popular
consideration,
kid in
they
the
might
entire
this person
school.
might mean that you have a small town, but there is no such thing as a small town. The place I live in, which is El Paso, if you see me, say hi, is a pretty big, like it's a pretty big town, a pretty big city, and if everyone in that city in El Paso knew me, then I would be popular, and I wouldn't want to kill myself.
Yeah, if anyone knew me in Tucson, it's me by the way. If anyone knew me in Tucson, I'd be like, I want to be picked on. I want to be called gay. I want to be called like
I would have a
seriously.
will to live. There's a
I
lot of
actually
people who
have a
care
will
about
to
me.
live,
If the whole
unlike some
town
other people.
actually gave her shit. Okay, so we're gonna gloss over that hyperbolic because that's just like, oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. Okay, so,
That's just
so
like
we're
so
gonna gloss
stupid.
over the little brother was too young, blah blah blah. Parents, he died, hurts him a lot. You're his big sister. Okay. So we're going to go to the aftermath. All right. Your best friend stays strong through the entire service, but as they start lowering your casket into the ground, she just loses it. She cries and cries and doesn't stop for days. Go. Days. I
For
mean, if it's your best
days,
friend, I get it.
for
Like, hell,
days,
when one of my
a
teachers
person,
died, yeah, go. Like,
but a person could not cry for.
yeah, they were in a car accident, and
Oh,
I
one of my
was
teachers
super
died
sad because
too.
sadder. But like
Oh,
this
my
person,
teacher died
this
of cancer.
teacher was my fourth grade teacher. Because back in like third grade, I was a piece of shit. But like this teacher like changed me, and now look at me today. I
Ah,
am the way I am. I'm a scrub lord now.
you're still a scrub. You're a scrub
I
lord,
am a
actually.
scrub lord now.
You
He
evolved from
shaped me
scrub
into
to
this
scrub
person.
lord. With, but not
Yes.
with a L and the or, with a I and an
He
O,
shaped me into the
not
person I
L and
am
O.
today. Well, helped shape me. And he kind of changed my attitude on how I used to be, because I was a piece of shit back then. You would want to punch me. But so yeah, I get where that's coming from. So here we go. 2
Okay.
years later, your teachers all quit their job. Oh, one student died. Better quit my job.
Ha! One student died. Better quit my job because I have nowhere to live anymore. Better take some
It's
LSD and Norbert
oh,
doesn't
dark humor,
die.
so beautiful.
That's not
Okay,
funny.
next line.
Yeah, it
Those
is.
mean girls now have eating disorders. Firstly, eating disorders aren't something you could just have because of a suicide. Eating disorders are something, it's cognitive, like depression. You can't just get depression out of nowhere. It has to come for a reason, not just because of a suicide. So for some random girl they picked on, they probably picked on thousands of girls. Go, Junior.
Ah. Anyways, so yeah, like seriously, I mean,
Yeah. Eating disorders and
eating
like depression are all
disorders
mental
has to do with
disorders.
depression, right? Alright, alright. So you can get depression from many ways. Now, I think it's genetic because my family all has depression, besides my sisters, Kayla and Courtney, but that's about it. My sister Brittany has depression. I have depression. Mom and dad have
It's a big
depression.
depression.
It's a whole bunch. It's a big depressing family. Yeah. Anyways, so I actually didn't have depression at first, but it developed over time
Same.
because
Like,
I'm not one of those kids people look
I'm that
highly
loud
upon.
cunt in the background, and people say I talk a lot, which is just
So
something I've kind of been known for. But like, yeah, I don't care. Talk all I want. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. Okay. So, um, here we go. Okay. The boy that used to tease you cuts himself. Okay. Your
ha
ex-boyfriend doesn't know how
ha
to
ha
love anymore.
hardy
He
hardy
just
hardy
sleeps
hard.
around with girls. I don't know how to love,
What?
Stacy. Teach me how.
Okay, so he doesn't know how to love anymore,
Sounds like a love
and he just
story.
sleeps.
Is there 13 reasons why? Jesus
I
Christ.
won't let go, Jack. I won't let go. Just kidding.
It's that show on Netflix.
There's like so many things that's wrong with that. Ex-boyfriend.
Stacy.
Your ex-boyfriend doesn't know how to love you anymore because you killed him. You
Rosebud.
killed yourself. Firstly,
Rosebud.
firstly,
Just okay.
the hell, the hell. I don't understand.
He's
I
probably
don't
had many
understand why,
ex-girlfriends in the past. You are not a
why.
special snowflake.
Just
A
no.
bitch. Snowflake. Alright, so.
Yeah,
Next.
you're not a
Blah, blah, blah,
special
blah, blah.
snowflake.
Let's see.
You bitch. You bick.
Back, here we go. Your friends all go into depression. I can get behind that. Um, Your best friend, she tried to kill herself but didn't succeed like you did, but she tried. We're gonna gloss over that because that's a
Yeah.
no-brainer. Your brother, he finally found out the truth about your death. He self-harms, cries at night, and does
Your
exactly what you did
brother.
for years leading up to your suicide. You
Wow.
would think your brother would learn from your mistakes and not take pity on himself
Seriously?
and cut himself, cry at. I mean, yeah, you would cry at night. I mean, if my big sister
Yeah.
died, I would cry every night. Especially if like there's a room and every time you pass by that room and you're in the house, so you're gonna have to pass by that room anyways. You would get memories and then you'd probably break down and cry, but that's a different story. But like, he wouldn't self-harm himself.
Nah. If my sisters
Break.
died
I
of
would have a different story.
suicide, I'd just be like,
Story.
wow. I think I I
That's
think
different.
I'll go
That's a
from
different. That's like no
almost
shit.
being
Except it's
mental
over.
to being beyond
Your parents,
mental.
their marriage fell apart. Your dad became workaholic to distract himself, and your mom got diagnosed with depression. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. A mom, depression, dad, workaholic, distract himself from the lost. And since they're both doing their own things, probably the husband got tired of the depressing wife, and the depressing wife got tired of seeing
What's up?
the husband working all the time, so they just separated. And divorce is like bad because when you have like a small infant child or a small kid, a young kid,
Yeah, like if
and
you
your
actually
parents
get
are
to suicide,
divorced,
that would
you
kind of
never
bring the
know
family
how it's
closer
like to
together and
grow
try
up
not
with
to
two
lose each
parents
other.
that
Like
you
try not
love
to
each other.
like try not to lose each other, essentially, because they lost one person, they don't want to lose another. So I mean, burp because I actually do not feel emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was that, and the final thoughts on that is it's just a fantasy, bitch. Wake up and smell the roses. Life isn't gonna happen like this. If you Alright, hang on. Let me just finish this thought real quick. So, if you think that this
All
is
right.
gonna happen when you kill yourself,
I'm
you
about
are
to
in for
send
a
you a
rude awakening.
photo.
Wake up and smell the goddamn roses. People do not care. Okay? No one will care. Small amount of people that actually you care about will care about you back. Maybe. But that's a small maybe. Your parents, of course, are gonna care. They made you. But all those other people, your entire fucking town ain't gonna give a shit about your death, Lassie. No one. Lassie. So, like,
Oh, Lassie. All right. I sent you a photo. My freaking friend shares all
I
these
haven't got it.
depressing, edgy photos. So if you want any more,
Maybe.
just ask. Oh, well,
But
it's
like,
on Messenger. It's still probably sending.
this is one of the most stupid posts I've ever read in my entire life, and it's so bad I wanna fucking kill myself. What?
Do you
I
know
take
what's the
offense to
most
that.
stupidest post I've read in my life?
There's
Your
some spaghetti in there,
memes.
spaghetti. This is the longest video I've ever made in my life. It's not even on my channel.
I don't post my
Well,
memes.
it's a stream. This is not streamed. You fucking cunt.
Yeah,
This is like the
I
longest
made,
video I'm ever
I
gonna
made
make.
longer.
Kill me. Okay.
It's not going to
Ah,
take 6
here we
hours. It's
go.
going to take 12
Here it is.
hours.
Got it. She hated her life and she
No.
cried every night, but she still woke up every day with a smile on her face.
I just like her talk about
Wow, that's edgy as fuck. I wanna die.
edgy as
Yes.
fuck.
Setsubin. So, what's next? Let's see. Let's find another topic. Google, give me topics. Hang on, this might fuck up the recording. Let me just close all this here. Alright. Google, give me answers. It said fuck you. I like potato.
Okay, Google.
Yes, I want to
Oh,
tie
oh,
noose.
oh, I got
What's
one. I
this?
got one.
You give me
How
suicide
to tie
outline.
a
This isn't
noose.
what I want. Oh God. Oh
Okay, let's
no,
go
this
on the
is
online
horrible.
chat and say I'm so depressed because I haven't got the iPhone 7 yet.
Oh well, looks
No,
like it's
don't
time
do
for
it.
me to
I'm
get some
just kidding.
well-earned respect.
If you actually do it, I will highly
You guys
respect
can't
you.
see this, but Junior sure as hell can. How to tie a
What?
Neil noose.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
Online chat. National Suicide Hotline
You.
Prevention Lifeline. Oh. Okay, 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 okay.
Dot
Okay.
org.
Enter your zip code. Okay, I don't know if actually people are gonna be able to see this or not, but I'll edit it out.
Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
okay. Okay, so
I won't see
read
it.
and accept the Lifeline chat terms and conditions. Click the
I'm
online chat
hiding
icon
the
to the
zip
right.
code on the screen.
All right, so this seems good. This seems really good. Let's start chat. Oh boy, let's do it.
Oi.
I feel like such a fucking idiot. Dun 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 dun. I'ma pause the recording. So
Please wait while we're searching for the next available
oh,
center.
I want to kill myself.
Do.
I'm feeling depressed, and you just gonna put me in a waiting line? I'm gonna just go tie the noose. Screw you.
Please wait.
That's a man. I know I hurt you the first
Well,
time.
there's actually a Wikipedia on how to tie a noose. Hey, wait. Hey. There's actually a Wikipedia.
My screensaver is an Undertale.
Ah, boy.
My
Why
background isn't
is your
Undertale either.
screensaver
What are you
Undertale?
talking about, boy?
I
Is that
mean,
a
like,
skeleton? You
background.
idiot. Let me get the screen share.
What is it
Well,
then?
okay.
It's a
The
skeleton
rest is
with
probably just
eating
gonna be
cereal.
shenanigans. So, I don't know.
What
I
is it
think I
then?
should.
I logged onto Twitter and it says it's hashtag World Health
Oh
Day.
boy, I
It's
live off my
perfect
own
day to think
sugar.
about getting healthier.
Watch my blood
More
sugar
water,
goes
less
through the
sugar,
roof,
masters the
baby. Oh, you're
pull-up.
gonna have a fun night tonight.
Hell
I'm
nah.
lonely. Oh. Shh. I need to sound as relatable as possible
Hey, at least you have a,
to
at least you,
to edgy
at
teams.
least.
Oh, okay, so there's my background. This is so I think
Oh
it's
my
time
god!
to here. Don't you think, sir? So, Junior, go ahead and do your little outro.
Yeah, I think it's time to end it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching,
Subscribe to my channel
listening,
because it's dying.
both.
This is very long.
And,
This is a very long
yeah,
video.
see you next
I'm gonna do
time.
my outro.
Peace out.
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay hip
Yes.
and peace out. I want to kill myself.